Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Monday, April 5th, 2021. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Really quickly, before we get to the charts here, please remember to join me later on this afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. Central for the PivotBoss monthly market outlook for the month of April. We will discuss the futures market, stock market, and also talk quarterly pivots. So please join me later on this afternoon. The Zoom link can be found in the description below. All right, let's take a look here at the ES in the daily time frame. You'll notice right here that the ES is on highs. It's currently trading inside day against the Monday range here, but basically Friday was our last real full trading day there. It was a big breakout day, and that breakout and continuation day here has happened at highs through 4,000. And one thing we talked about before the breakout was how this price had developed an ascending wedge type of pattern here, and those usually break to the upside. So this break is very good. Any pullback into the breakout point could still be a buying opportunity for this thing to continue higher. From the low of the month, the current low of the month, you have a primary target zone of 41.24 to 41.77 by the end of the month, which can usually be hit in the first couple of weeks. So right now, very, very bullish overall. We remain within an uptrending market here, and so at some point we may see a rejection day that leads us back down, but again, higher value relationships, PIMA trigger zone, all that could lead to another round of strength off after that pullback. If we take a look at the NQ here, one thing you'll notice here is that this one may have broken through the top of its compression range. We talked about this compression right here and how it had basically coiled up throughout the entire quarter. So it ended last quarter right here, December, and it basically went sideways around that pivot the entire rest of the quarter, and now we're starting to get a breakout here at the beginning of April, first trading day of April right there. This breakout could trigger a tremendous continuation higher over the next 1, 2, or even 3 months toward the 15K upside target, which is based off of the key range here. So again, if this thing can continue to maintain its upward trending structure here after this breakout, we could see further strength ahead toward that 15K target by sometime the end of June. All right, let's take a look here at crude oil now. Crude oil is still inside the range. You'll notice right here, 10-period ADR right there is showing this compression right there. Very narrow. The potential is for nearly 10 points of a breakout move once we get that move. One thing that continues to show here is resistance at 62s. This is after this thing broke down here. It hasn't really been able to go higher through that 62. And if there's a rejection at 62, that could lead to a downside break from this range back toward value down below. And we also have a 100% target here as well at 50.5. But overall, this market has remained strong and bullish. If this thing can push back through 62, 62.50, it really does open up another round of new highs. All right, let's take a look now at gold futures. Now with gold futures here, this one got a bit of a bounce here over the last couple of days. Pretty significant movement here. You see a lower value relationship here for the pivot range, but with a change of actually just a break of that lower value relationship, we have a push now through the midpoint of that range. That can sometimes be what helps to break this trend and get things going higher. So this is an early indication of strength right now, but really price needs to get back above 1750 and especially 1760s in order to really change this thing and open up an 1875 move. So right now, if this thing can continue to stay above 1700 here, it opens up a shot to push higher in the near term. All right, that is it for now. Please join me later on this afternoon for the PivotBoss monthly market outlook for the month of April, 4 o'clock p.m. Central, using the Zoom link down below. All right, everyone, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the trading room. Take care.